Hey fam, so I've been losing a lot of weight and I had to change pants to a much smaller size, and in doing so it completely changed. Of course, these are not the same, it's the same brand, but it's a completely different pair of pants, and so I had to make these belt loops for the knives with these screws just so I can carry my stuff how I like to carry it. And this is actually brilliant. This works super well. It's nice and stiff, and for the back here, I did two with some, well, mountain hooks. They're not real mountain hooks, but these work pretty well here at the back too. I can just put them in and out like that. I like to carry my rivet lock pulko along like that, and I don't actually even carry a rivet lock pulko short, because this is rivet lock pulko long is exactly the same in every way except it's longer, so I can do everything the same and baton with it and stuff. But I'm gonna have to look into that because it's a little bit of extra work. It's a lot more kydex, but I think you know, I've been looking at some of the issues with the rivet lock pulko, for example, or some of these knives, is that they sort of need some kind of pocket clip like this. And you know, I don't have a standard dimension, I don't have a standard length between these holes, so it's slightly different with each one. And but I think like this, it's kind of a necessary step forward to get the product like really refined. I like to carry the rivet lock pulko like that, even though it does kind of nudge into things here and there from time to time, but whatever. There's no better way to carry it when I'm out here, and if I were to visit the neighbors or something, what I do is I just pull it off from the, you guys have seen this before, but I just pull it off from those mountain hooks. Oops, like that. And then stuff it down my pants like this, but I got the string all jangled up somewhere here. I just put it in like that, and then, you know, something over, like a jacket or whatever, and then if I need to pull it out, it's very easy. It's just clearing branches, batoning, bam, stuff like that. You can see it's got a little bit of rust. That mostly comes from the forging. But yeah, it's pretty neat like this. I like it very much. And then if I need to wrap it up, I just do a couple coils like that, and then tie it like this. Vitsi nyt. It's much quicker than that off camera, of course, but you know what it's like. Like that. Boom. So I think it's chill like this. Works really well. So I think I'm gonna have to do something about doing some of these as a standard addition to all the knives, and I think they would probably sell better too, just more appealing. I'm going to be forced to use just one belt size for all these, one size that fits all, and it's going to be the dimension of the shooting belt, and 2 layers, of course. But again, these are super duper easy to make. You just get yourself a small piece of kydex, a hot gun, you just mold it over a piece of metal or wood or whatever, drill a couple holes, and you're done. So these are mega easy to make. So I guess it's not an excuse for me either, but you know, it's not going to be easy for me to get every single belt size correct, right? I'm not going to be able to make a belt loop like this that'll fit every single belt, and it's going to be loose on some belts and it's going to be nice on some other belts. So isn't that cool? I gotta make more of these, but I'm all filled up with custom orders right now. So that's the way it is. But I think it looks cool. I think it looks nice. It feels good. Now, of course, it's custom made for my belt. It's nice and stiff, which is good. So I didn't put the screws on the back here, of course. I just used the mountain hooks because that's the way I like it for the big knife. Granted, I still haven't got myself locked into a seat belt or anything with these sticking out, but I'm sure it's gonna happen soon. Kind of sit somewhere and boop, get locked in and then can't get out. This might be, you know, if you're jumping in and out of infantry vehicles, military gear and stuff like that with tank doors, this might protrude a little bit too far out for you, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things that I would make anyway work out for me, but I think it's a great knife. I carry it with me everywhere out here. I use it for batoning and everything, so the nice length with this is, of course, allows you to baton quite large logs. So like that. So it's a good setup. I can also make firewood with this very easily. It actually makes really nice whittling. The rivet lock keeps it in place. It's full steel. Of course, in my other pocket I carry basically my favorite knife, which is a friction folding Pikal. This thing is awesome. And then, of course, just to wrap up the video, I got a scalpel. And then this is something you guys haven't seen before, but I've been making them for a long time, and it's strops, necklace strops. So just like that. So you can bring some life back into your knife. I need to put them up on the website, so. But yeah, that's really just a small update for today, guys. This is some basic shit, you know, it's not the most refined belt loop in the world, but I think it's super dandy and it works really well, and it's something that anybody can make. It takes literally just a few minutes. And I'm gonna look now into adding that as a standard component to the Rivet Lock Puukko series, at least the Rivet Lock Puukko mediums and the Pikals. The long one, not yet, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about doing this. It's gonna take a little thinking how I'm gonna do it. But because you don't really want to have, like, these screws I can tighten at any time. If I see they're getting loose, I can tighten them from here. But I won't be able to see those screws getting loose or tight from the back. So these mountain hooks work just fine. Like that. So we'll see. This is just yeah. It's upside down actually, god damn it. Got some 38 specials in here for the Tommy pistol. Didn't realize it was upside down. But yeah, see you guys later.